I got back to it today at Orangetheory Fitness after 4 days off, having some back issues, and yeah, I was struggling a little, and struggling more with the fact that I couldn't get in there and do what I want to do. It's hard for whatever reason. I really love the feeling that I get when I go to the gym. I don't know how you guys are. It's huge for me. You know, it just makes me feel that much better. And in Minnesota, sometimes as far as mental health goes, it's even good just to kind of like, you know, get in there and feel the burn, as they say, and just kind of get it all out. It just makes for a better day for me, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, that's a long-winded thing that I was trying to get at. So yeah, now just trying to commute to the office, get in for a Monday after yeah, a great workout this morning at 5 a.m. A lot of good energy in that room. Another thing that I've been struggling with lately is just eating better, and I don't want to call it clean eating, although I do hashtag that sometimes. But yeah, just kind of eating better in general. And so I've challenged myself this month with no package, or I should say no processed foods month. And I had a great breakfast this morning, some leftover eggs, some I think it was like an apple chicken sausage, and threw you know, half of an avocado on top of that, just trying to avoid all the packaged crap, and at my office, the free stuff that they sit in there for, you know, convenience, that I end up snacking on all day. I don't know. Love to hear from you guys. You know, what are your kind of vices as far as food go? You know, what keeps you from getting where, you know, where you want to be? So I thought I'd just throw together a couple segments into a video today, and maybe get some engagement here with you. So generally what I do is I do my black coffee, just straight up black iced coffee. If you look at your venti iced coffee from Starbucks, I know that I've said this in some of my other videos, but there's 6 shots of sugar. Grande, I want to say there's probably 3 or 4. Today what I did is I did 1 shot of caramel instead of the regular sweetener, so sub all the sweetener, 1 shot of caramel just for a little kick, and then from there just a little bit of, you know, a splash of coconut milk to kind of, you know, liven it up a little. Black is better, but if you need a little bit of something, you know, I don't think something like this is too bad for you. And I'm not necessarily plugging Starbucks, but I have been a fan. I like their black coffee. I've been, you know, drinking it for years. Well, not the black coffee, but I've been drinking their coffee for years. I used to be a Frappuccino junkie. Not a good thing. So went back to the black coffee, and that's where it's at for me. All right, Minneapolis here, we have so many food trucks. I think there's probably, I don't know, like 12 or so lining the streets today. Today I brought my lunch. Gonna do some leftovers for my son's birthday and try to keep it healthy today. Try to keep a little more money in my pocket as well. Time to take this coffee and just kind of get after this day. I'm feeling a lot of energy after my 5 a.m. workout. That's something about that workout that kind of gets you going for the day. Sometimes I don't feel like the 5 a.m. gives you as much energy as maybe a noon workout, but it really does jumpstart my day, and just, yeah, everything is better after a 5 a.m. workout, or 6 a.m. All right, long day overall. Now walking home in the rain. Gotta love that. Only bonus to that is soccer might be canceled. As much as I love my kids' extracurricular activities, I'd love a night off. All right, so overall an awesome day. Headed back through, about ready to head back. I'm not driving. About ready to head back through traffic to pick up my kids, and yeah, we'll see if soccer is canceled or on for today. Looking to figure out what to eat for a healthy meal tonight. Hoping there's some more leftovers in the fridge. Just kind of like to go that route for today and kind of go from there. All right, time to pick up kid number 1. Oh, hell no. All right, got both kids home now. It's time to figure out what to have for dinner. All right, overall good good food choice day for the most part.
Hi, Carlson!
Yeah, parenting and making a video.
Carlson!
They may not go together. Hard to do sometimes. Maybe that's why I haven't uploaded in a while. Just had some nice watermelon salad for lunch. Had a combination of stuff. Some leftover chicken, some leftover salad. Just kind of, yeah, a wild combination, I guess you would say. And this little kid is quite the angel at times. And then for dinner, leftover hamburgers with some, what the heck was on that? Anyways. Soccer was not canceled as I kind of thought or hoped it might be. So over the course of a year, I lost 70 pounds, probably lost up to 72 pounds. Now my total weight loss is more around 62. And that's nothing to shake your head at. I mean, I got to stop getting discouraged about things like that. I have to be happy with where I've come from and you know, what's ahead. And really what's ahead is eating better for me. That is the key. And maybe I'm off on this, but I've heard a number of people lately say that it's 80% eating and 20% exercise. And I have to say I agree with that. I mean, sure, some of this weight could be muscle, but I feel like that's kind of a cop-out. But I am in the best shape of my life. Even not being down 74 pounds, I would say I'm in a hell of a lot better shape than even I was January 1st. I feel like I'm stronger, I can run faster, and I feel damn good. And I owe a lot of that, if not most of that, to Orangetheory Fitness and the hard work that I put in there. My long-term goal is 100, and I need to get to 100. And it's May, I'd like to do it before the end of the year. That's kind of what I'm challenging myself with right now. And I think it's very doable, but again, I think it's going back to just looking at what I'm eating, looking at what I'm drinking, and just overall what I'm putting into my body. I've done that a little bit here in the last week and tried to, you know, cut out some processed foods from my diet. Work's been really busy, but it's been good. Had some awesome opportunities downtown Minneapolis at the same company, but just really loving what I'm doing now. But there's free food everywhere. We have these agile studios, and the whole idea is, you know, kind of, you know, you're there, let's give you food, and it's not good food, not very often. A lot of chips, lots and lots of chips, and soda. But luckily, I'm not drinking the soda. But anyways, yeah, refocusing on that, getting back to what works, and that's just kind of eating, you know, home-cooked meals, eating more fruits and vegetables, and just, you know, watching the beer intake. I love a good craft beer, love a few good craft beers, but need to kind of limit that to certain days and times. And just because you're hanging out with the neighbors one night doesn't mean you need a beer. Sometimes you can just grab a, you know, LaCroix or a water or whatever else. I definitely don't need alcohol to have fun, and a lot of empty calories there. Damn, I love a good beer though. Anyways, but again, I want to get back to the Whole 31 last time. It's worth doing. It's worth a reset. It's worth it to kind of figure out what works for your body, what doesn't. But the key thing is really taking note of those things and implementing them long term. You know, it's not a diet, it's a reset. This is your life. Where do you want to be in 10, 20 years? Do you still want to be eating shit, or do you want to be feeling really good about yourself? So I think that's the key, and they're words that I need to live by as well, because I've definitely eaten some crap over the last however many months. If you're watching this video, I'd like to hear what your thoughts are about, you know, past videos, this video. If you like it, please hit that like button. If you aren't subscribed and you want me to make more videos about this or something else, hit subscribe. Leave some feedback below. Kind of get some insight into what you're thinking. Also kind of curious, you know, how did you find my channel? Andrew Coleman Smith gave me a shout out months ago. Was it there? Was it Instagram? Was it just, you know, a random search? Or, you know, how did you come about my channel? Love to hear from you guys. As I say a lot of time on Instagram, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're doing what works for you. And by what works for you is I really like Orangetheory Fitness. But if it's, you know, a Lifetime or an Anytime, or if you're going to the, you know, kickboxing gym or yoga or whatever it is, racquetball, tennis, it can be anything. Whatever gets you off the couch and doing what you need to do to be a healthier individual, you know, for yourself first, but obviously for your friends and family. That's what you need to do. So just find what works for you and run with it. And along the way, try to eat right as well. Because again, that's the key. You can't regress.